Today, we're exposing two cases where evil cops realized they are going to jail. For our first case for today's episode, we take you to San Diego County, where Jalen Fleer is under investigation after the police department received several anonymous complaints of Jalen engaging in predatory activities.
Of course, in regards to the report that we're investigating, you're not under arrest and you are not being detained. Do you understand?
Yeah.
The investigator starts off lightly, telling Fleer that he's only in for a brief question and answer session and nothing serious is going on. He's not under arrest and he can refuse to answer any questions as well.
And have you always worked corrections?
Yeah. I attempted to go out to the patrol, went to the academy. Things didn't work out there, so I came back here.
Did you have fun at the academy while you were there?
Oh yeah, I enjoy it. It's good. I mean, camaraderie and stuff like that. So.
Okay. Married? Have any kids?
Oh yeah, married. Recently got married this last year in September.
Okay.
We have a kid due on the way in August.
Oh, okay. Boy, girl?
Boy.
Very nice.
Unfortunately.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
Were you, hoping for
Oh,
a
no,
girl?
I said looking forward to
Oh, looking forward. I thought you said unfortunately.
No, I'm excited. Yeah.
Okay, that's cool.
This is more of an introductory phase, where the investigator is trying to help Fleer open up. She wants Fleer to take this investigation as a normal conversation, and so far, it's working like a charm.
I don't know, do you have any questions for me before we kind of...
I will ask what this is about?
Yeah, so we're looking into some allegations that were made. We're kind of, it started with a Crime Stopper report, so we're just kind of going from there. We did receive a picture that, when we looked into it, it looks similar to you, so I don't know if you can take a look at the picture and just tell me if you've seen this picture before. Oh, I have like 15 million things here. Okay. So this picture right here.
Yeah, that's definitely me. I went to Grossmont.
Okay, so this picture right here, how old were you when it was taken?
I don't know, 20?
20? Have you ever used this picture on any social media site?
I think it was Snapchat back in the day, yeah.
Okay. Alright. Have you ever shared this picture with anybody on Snapchat?
Yeah, probably with my wife, to be honest. I mean, obviously I talked to other girls back in the day too, but I can't remember.
Okay.
This is where Fleer becomes alarmed. The investigator tells him that they've found pictures that look similar to him. They are trying to investigate where these pictures came from. That's why they're asking him about his social media platforms, mainly Snapchat, where these images are usually uploaded. What they're not telling him is that these are nude pictures that were in possession of underage girls. But how did those girls get it? This is the million-dollar question for now.
Your schedule. I know that you work every 7 days on and 7 days off. What is your wife's schedule like?
She's every Friday, Saturday off. Day shift, so typical 9 to 5.
Okay, so she works 9 to 5 and you work like the complete opposite schedule?
Depends. Every 3 months we rotate, days and nights.
Okay. And how long have you been on nights now?
Nights now, probably a little over a month now. A month and a half.
Okay. Alright.
Can I ask, is this something I should have lawyers on?
So right now, and I'll go over the behavior with you, we're investigating allegations that were made that you were communicating with a younger female on Snapchat and potentially some material might have been shared.
Okay.
Some photos, some images, stuff like that. So we, of course, want to be able to hear what happened from your side, if that in fact did occur, or if it didn't occur, we want to obviously
Everyone that I
determine
talked to, was about my age, I remember.
Okay. So who have you talked to?
My wife. This was back then when I had Tinder.
The investigators are trying to get to the bottom of these pictures. Did he upload those lewd pictures on Tinder to attract other women? He says he used Tinder once where he met his now ex-girlfriend, but they're not in contact now.
I met girls on Tinder and stuff back in the day. And yeah, some save stuff, but I don't know who would save a picture like that. A nude maybe, yeah, they would save. Not that one.
And there's nothing wrong with this photo, right? It's just
No,
you.
I agree. I don't know how it would get in the hands of a younger person.
Okay. There were also some conversations that were exchanged between you and this person.
Me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I didn't talk to anybody younger though.
Not on Snapchat?
No.
Not recently?
Not recently, no.
Have you ever shared any images of your penis with anyone?
Yeah.
Okay. And how many times would you say you've done that?
A lot.
Can you kind of explain that a little bit more to me?
I mean, my wife, my ex-girlfriend, back in the day, Tinder and stuff, yeah. I mean, I'm sure you know how Tinder is. High school, even, junior high, I did.
Did you ever share any videos of you having sex with anyone?
With anyone? No. I've always had personal videos of me and my wife. That was it. And my ex actually had one, but...
What does your ex look like?
She's blonde.
She's blonde? Okay.
Fleer continues to affirm that he did not talk to anyone younger and that he had talked to and sent nude pictures to several women back when he was single, but none of them would leak it or share it with anyone else. The investigator also alleges that apart from images, there were texts as well that were shared from a profile with his name. This is where Fleer knows he's in trouble.
There were images that were shared, yes, that...
Can I ask, I'm sure you got them here, can I ask to see what they are?
You want to see the picture?
Yeah, so I can get an idea.
Do you ever even not do? Yeah. So, I don't actually have a clear shot of one. Yeah, so I did not
Okay, I understand.
print out those
I wait till I have a
pictures.
lawyer, because I'm uncomfortable with this. This is weird. So,
Of course, you definitely have the ability to do that, and of course,
Yeah.
this is completely voluntary.
Understand.
And so,
I just don't want to get caught up on something. I work in this career. I don't want to get caught up on something.
I fully understand. Yeah. So, you can, yes, 100% elect not to speak with us. You are not under arrest at this time.
Yeah, I understand.
And this is where Fleer breaks. He now knows that he's knee-deep in trouble and that he cannot say anything further. Whatever information he's going to give the investigators now will only land him in more trouble. But the investigators are one step ahead of him.
So there are a few steps that we're going to be taking after this. Again, you are not being detained by us or anything, but we are acting on behalf of the court moving forward.
Okay.
Okay. So I will give you a chance to read through this. This is a search warrant that was granted this afternoon by a judge.
Okay.
The warrant does allow us to grab some DNA swabs from you,
Okay.
as well as any mobile devices that might be in your possession or potentially in your locker. Do you have your personal phone with you here?
I do have one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it inside your locker?
It's on my person right now.
Okay. So if you want to go ahead and hand it to us, we definitely don't need to go in and grab it from you.
Okay.
But the search warrant does require that we take it from you.
Okay.
Okay. Additionally, it does allow us to have access to your vehicle.
Okay.
Is your vehicle parked here?
It's parked a few blocks away.
Jalen Fleer now knows his time is up. He's going to go to jail. The investigators have acquired a search warrant to go through his belongings and will find any evidence about his pedophilic tendencies. This is the face of a person who has realized that he's now going to jail for life.
I have never seen a more despicable set of facts as I've seen in this case.
These are the remarks of a judge who announced Fleer's guilty verdict. Jalen Fleer was sentenced to 12 years in state prison after pleading guilty to 20 felony and misdemeanor charges involving acts with underage girls and attempts to meet minors for purposes. Next up, we take you to Griffin, Georgia, where Officer Matthew Boynton is under investigation for stealing a gym bag full of clothes, underwear, and dental retainer belonging to his now former wife, Jessica Lester. Previously, Jessica had filed a complaint saying that Officer Matthew had stolen these items. But Boynton lied to the department saying he did not have any such items. Do you think this is a simple case of theft? You're about to be shocked.
So Jessica came in, she filed a report.
Okay.
I talked to you about it. You wrote a statement saying you didn't have any of her items.
Right.
The report specifically said her retainer and stuff like that, her clothes.
Okay.
Do you know anything about where her clothes or retainer might have been?
Like I told her before, the only thing that we might have had would have been in that white trailer, and my stepdad has not mentioned anything else being in there.
Jessica filed a report against Boynton for stealing her belongings after the couple separated. Why did they separate? Well, in 2016, Jessica Boynton Lester was shot in the head with Boynton's service weapon. She survived the shooting. The shooting was eventually ruled a suicide by the Georgia Bureau of Investigations, and Matthew Boynton was cleared in the shooting by the GBI. But after this investigation, the police started to think that Boynton is not as innocent as he seems.
And we gave everything back that we had, because she had put some stuff in like it's like a little foot chase thing. You open it up, it's got 2 little boxes. I think we used to use it for like diapers and stuff now, but I mean, everything that she had that I knew of was gone. I got rid of everything I knew of.
You got rid of a house, though.
Either give that to her or her family came back and got it. You know, like she had a big kitchen table and some other stuff that her Aunt Kathy and Uncle Tim had come and got. Just different. I think my stepdad actually took a whole bunch of stuff over to her grandparents' house at 2464 East Milner in Pike, which is like right by my parents' house.
Okay. So when did you move to Lumay Road?
That would be sometime in March.
March.
Mm-hmm.
Through the course of that move, did you find anything that belonged to her at that point?
No, because if I would have, I would have turned it over to her, because I had no need to keep her stuff. The only thing I had at that point was that computer, and me and you had talked about that and gave it back to her, because she could let her and talk to Bird.
Okay. So, do you recognize that bag?
Yeah, it's that bag that Jessica let me use to put all my gym stuff in when we used to be together.
Okay. So when's the last time you saw that bag?
It's been a long time. Like I said, when I used to work out at, there's 2 gyms in Thomaston. I don't remember the name of it. I used that one, and I had a gray Nike bag I used to work out in. So I interchanged my stuff like protein drinks, powder shakes like pre-workout, workout shorts, pants, shoes, whatever. I'd put it in that bag or my Nike bag.
So when's the last time you saw that bag?
I mean, it's been a while. I don't know the exact date. I don't know. I think my stepdad, he had it in the white trailer, and that's been a while. And he brought it, but I haven't been through it or anything. He put it in my storage thing in my house, which is like when you pull in the driveway. It's a little storage thing on the right. You open the door and it's got all my stuff in there. I declared some of it out recently. That was tossed in there, but I mean, it's in there with a bunch of my stuff, like a brown tub I used to keep in my old patrol car with gym stuff in it and work stuff.
The investigation officer is trying to establish a connection between the stolen bag they found and why Boynton might have needed to steal his ex-wife's belongings. This bag was reportedly sent to the police station after Boynton's new girlfriend found it in their home.
Known you a long time.
Yes, sir.
This bag, you saw it moving when you moved from your apartment to the main road.
I didn't know.
And your stepdad and Wendell saw it, and another female saw it. All right.
Okay.
At the house and the apartments. Yes or no? When you moved from the apartment.
When I moved, like I said, I had all my stuff in the white trailer.
Matthew, that's not what I'm asking you. When y'all were in the process of moving, and you moved into the house that you're at now, your residence, did you or did you not see this bag?
Yes, sir. It was in my storage room in the garage.
All right. Now, why would I be holding a picture of this bag?
I guess because Jessica brought it into you.
Why would Jessica have it if you had it at your house?
I don't know. I guess somebody got it from my garage.
Who would have gotten it?
There's a couple of people.
Okay.
I don't know
All right.
exactly who.
Okay.
The sergeant is questioning Matthew Boynton about a bag that was seen moving when he moved from his apartment to the main road. The sergeant is trying to find out if Matthew Boynton saw the bag during the move, and if so, why Jessica would have had it if he had it at his house. Matthew Boynton admits that the bag is in his storage room in the garage, but doesn't know how Jessica could have gotten it. He suggests that someone might have taken it from his garage. The sergeant presses him to find out who might have taken it, but Matthew Boynton doesn't seem to know exactly who.
And inside that bag, there were numerous contents inside of it. And one of those is this right here. You know what this is?
It's like Jessica's old retainer thing that she had when we were together.
Right. bag was completely filled with female clothes. And this is one photo of it. That's not yours,
No. Not.
right?
No, sir.
Okay. That's not yours,
No, sir.
right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Who did that belong to?
This got Jessica's name on it, so it'd be Jessica's retainer thing.
If it was in this right here, where would that have been at?
I had all of her stuff in it.
What would it have been at?
It would have been in my garage thing, like I said,
Which is where?
which is at my house.
Which is at your house.
Yes, sir.
Did you buy that for Jessica?
I don't recall. I don't think I did.
Because she
I
had
think her grandparents did.
because she had retainers before she met you, right? Before y'all got married, right?
I believe so.
So that would make it whose property?
Hers.
Not yours, right?
Right. Yes, sir.
Whose bag is that?
Jessica's.
And the contents in the bag?
And it's got all her stuff in it.
So why would you not have brought that to us when you saw the bag at moving?
Sarge, I promise I've not been through that bag. The last time I used that
Matthew,
bag was for the
I
gym.
didn't ask you that, Matthew. Listen to me, buddy.
I
Whose bag is this?
understand what you're saying. It's Jessica's. I should have brought it up here.
You have two bags. Did you swap your stuff in between mine?
Yeah, I don't have the other one anymore.
This would have been your only gym bag. So how would you not know the contents of the bag? If this was your gym bag, man.
I have no excuse. Like you said, I should have thought about it and brought it up.
The bag was turned into us. We have possession of the bag.
Yes, sir.
We have evidence that says it came out of your storage room. Is that true?
Yes, sir.
Is there anything you'd like to say?
No, sir. I said I was just done with my part.
Do you believe that statement to be accurate and true?
Not now.
Did you believe it then?
No, sir.
Why would you say you didn't have the damn bag when you had it? You know you can't give a sworn statement and lie on it.
No, Sarge.
Why would you do that, Matthew? It was a bag, man. It wasn't.
It's not like it was. Talk to me, man. I mean, help me understand.
Sarge, I swear to God, I know it's hard to believe, but I didn't think about that bag. Otherwise, I wouldn't have wrote. I said, hold on, Lil T. I got something. Let me go get it. I swear, I wouldn't have done that because I've got 2 kids, 3 and 1. I wouldn't jeopardize that over a bag.
The sergeant is not letting Boynton off the hook easily. He's trying to figure out who the bag belongs to and if Matthew Boynton knew about it. Matthew Boynton admits that the bag belongs to his ex-wife, Jessica, and that it was in his garage. But when the sergeant asks why he didn't bring the bag to them when he saw it, Matthew Boynton doesn't have a good answer. The sergeant reminds him that lying under oath is a big offense and can land him in jail. Matthew Boynton seems to be struggling to explain himself and insists he wouldn't risk his kid's custody over a stolen bag.
What do you think should happen now?
I know that's probably gonna happen.
No, that's not what I asked you. So what do you think should happen?
Where's my kids, man? My kids are daddy's boys, man. If I would have thought about it, I would have done it.
Of all the stuff that you see about you, you know if you were in possession of something that belonged to her, you know you could have brought it to me.
I love working here.
I know you do.
And I asked you, I was so scared to come to work every day.
Why?
Because every time I did, it was always 11:79 or 10:22 to 42 come up here. I mean, it's always something. I don't know, maybe I thought if I brought it up here, I was going to get fired and whatever. I mean, I don't know. I'm so young and stupid.
But Matthew, you know doing the right thing regardless, it doesn't matter. If you do the right thing, you can live with yourself.
At this time, Matthew finally breaks down and understands that if the theft is proven, he will lose the custody of his children. He will be relieved of duty, and he might even have to serve jail time. Things are not looking good for him at the moment.
I don't know what I was thinking then. I don't know if it's because I was scared. I mean, I told you, I come to work every day scared now. There's no excuse. I'm not trying to make one for myself. Yeah, I know I'm obviously not employed anymore. It's just like, the only thing I can think about now is my kids, man. My kids.
Matthew was arrested for theft, and an internal investigation was launched to deduce whether he had anything to do with the suicide of his wife. He resigned before he could be relieved of his duty, but was later cleared in the investigation. This caused an uproar in the media, where several online viewers alleged that Boynton was only cleared because he was a cop. After this incident, Matthew Boynton is forced to live in a life of anonymity, but he's still looking for a new job. While Boynton can no longer serve the community of Griffin, he is still a certified police officer in the state of Georgia, and can put on his uniform again and serve as a police officer at any department in Georgia. Whether he gets a police job or not remains to be seen.